and welcome to day 6 of 12 days of Songmas, even though this video is a bit more of a Showmas video, but anyway, here we go. So this video is going to be unedited just so you can get the true perception of everything that's going on, and basically this video is just going to be me explaining about what I'm doing, why this video is different, and just basically all that jazz and anything else that comes into my brain. There we go. So what am I doing at the minute and why is this video so different? Well, some of you may or may not know, I am currently on tour. I am doing a touring pantomime production of A Christmas Carol with Northeast Producers, and they are a travelling theatre company who bring theatre to those in vulnerable or inaccessible areas, I suppose, or those who cannot go see the theatre because it either doesn't have anything that they can provide, as in the accessibility, or because they themselves cannot go because of illnesses or age, etc., etc. So this company helps bring theatre to care homes and day centres to make sure that they all get an opportunity to see some theatre. And it's been a really good experience so far. So I'm going to explain how I got the job, because it's a bit of a niche job, but it's quite cool. So about a week or two ago, they had put out a casting for one of their touring shows, because they've got 13 different shows in the areas, and they were looking for someone to recast. My agent said, there's an opening, do you want it? Or should I put you in for it even? And I was like, oh, I'm not sure, I'm a little bit too young. This is me being pessimistic. First thing I learned, don't be pessimistic, just go for it. Because it turns out they were looking for someone my age. Submitted the tape in. They said, oh, we've got your tape on file, but we've already recasted. So I was like, okay, fair enough. That could mean anything. 3 days later, get an email. Oh, we're looking for someone to take over the Nottingham Panto tour. Do you want it? What? Now, this doesn't normally happen. You don't just get work and be like, we want you there. And I guess it didn't really happen to me because I did submit a tape in, but there we go. And because I'm based in Nottingham, it was absolutely perfect timing. The universe had spoken. So I literally just, within the space of a few days, had jumped onto this tour, had to redo things with work, had to learn 8 roles, maybe 9 roles. I'm playing every single role in A Christmas Carol except for Scrooge and Tiny Tim, plus costume changes, plus songs. So absolute madness. Jumping on that, and then here I am in the middle of the tour, my one day off today, so yay, and here I am vlogging. Now, the reason I'm not singing in today's video is because I need to be able to give my voice a bit of a break, because I'm doing 3 shows a day. It's a lot of travelling, and it's a lot of singing, and a lot of character voices that I put on, so I need to be able to just give myself the break and the rest that I need. So, with this production company, why is the video that I'm making, why am I doing it, basically? This is what happens when I don't edit things. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because as someone who is disabled, type 1 diabetic, which is a disability, every time I have to explain that, it really does affect my day-to-day life. I did not cause this on myself, but that's another video for another time. The reason that it's so important to me is because as someone who's disabled, seeing other people who don't have the same opportunities to be able to do and see things that they really enjoy, it really does mean a lot. Being on this tour has given me such a wider perspective on how lucky I am as an individual to be able to go out and do things and not having to be constantly monitored. Monitored, I think might be the wrong word, but a lot of people a lot of the audience members that we're seeing have to be looked after 24/7, and to be in that position has put me in a very wide perspective. It's made me so much more aware of how fortunate a lot of us are. And you go to these places and some of it is quite upsetting or quite depressing, I suppose, but not for myself, but just to be thinking about the people in these positions that they don't get the same exciting opportunities, or that they sometimes don't have visitors, especially with the pandemic that's happened in the past 2 years, they've had to be almost closed off from everything and everyone. And to be able to bring that bit of joy has been absolutely rewarding to see, especially in some of the songs that we do. So I get to sing my favourite Christmas song of all time, White Christmas, and especially the elderly residents that we see and perform to, they absolutely join in and they adore it. And because they know it. But just seeing that bit of joy and just having that excitement that it's not just talking at them and getting them involved, though, like it's so rewarding in that sense. And it just goes to show that these companies that do these shows for specific audiences isn't just because they're the chosen ones, whatever you could say. It's because that they don't get the same opportunities as everyone. So being on this tour has been absolutely eye-opening, and it's really given myself a bit more of an awareness and a bit more of an appreciation to my life. So it's just been absolutely rewarding. And, you know, if you or you know someone who is in a care facility or who works in one, if you want opportunities like this, there are probably loads of other companies that do it, not just this company. And just get them booked in, and then you can see that the residents will hopefully love it. So I'm going to end today's video here because I need to probably rest. You might be able to tell my voice is going a bit and I need to stop like using it very hard as an actor. So I'm just gonna leave it on a positive note that tour's going good, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity that I've been given. I know a lot of people don't have that same opportunity, but if an opportunity like this, I highly recommend that you try and go for it as much as possible. Also, so there will be more songs coming up for this year's Songmas. I did mention on my Instagram that it's going to be a bit more of a Showmas because of XYZ reasons. But I will probably do like 1 or 2 more Showmas type videos, like things I've learned from tour and hopefully like a day in the life of touring. I'm hoping. But obviously, busy might not always work. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching day 6 of 12 Days of Songmas 2022, even though it's more like Showmas. And hope you all have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye.